2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the 34. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Penix on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, set.
Running left is Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Go.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. A run now with Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 41. Another run for Kamara. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Olave with the catch. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Running right, it's Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Kamara. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Falcons go in nickel to defend this third down play. Carr setting the throw. Kamara's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
It's no good. An easy kick, but he hangs it right. And they are unable to double their lead.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
All right, I'm back. I'm finally in the door.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
Penix now. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing Penix. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Slot man in motion right. Look at this. The wideout gets in to start this drive. And defenders are there to get him at the line. DeMarco Hellams there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Now, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Three-quarters in the books from... Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Carr here from the gun. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Down. Right on 1. Ain't no way. That's up.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains.
Particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action with Carr. He rolls to his right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Got a man, it's Drake London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Come on, set.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Into the hands of Pitts. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. Go, Chief.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Back to the air, Carr. That's complete to Kamara. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, Carr. Got his target. It's Hill. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
What now?
Now a run with Kamara. Past midfield to the 45. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. That's completed right side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Bronco switch, go!
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix working from the gun. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Now! What's up?
They give to Kamara, left side. Has a lane inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints only up by a few. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
What? What's up?
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, we're good, we're good. .618. That's it.
Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. 30. The 10. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Monday, down. Two strike team.
Carr trying again after the pick. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Take go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throw reeled in by London. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Coup on now for the extra point. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, good game, man. You have me sweating over here.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Ready up!
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.